Hey, today we're here with my good friend Scott Armistead of Armistead Design Inc., talking polish or demolish. Stay tuned. So Scott, I'm seeing a trend with full teardowns instead of, like I said in the intro, polish, or I meant remodeling. When I was driving by Indian River Drive, there was a house I always noticed there. I knew the guy was going to remodel it, but now I see it's completely leveled. This house that we're at today, I actually sold it to these buyers, and I know you're designing it.
Right.
And when they first started, it was a 1966 house, and I thought that they were just going to do like an interior remodel, but they went almost full demo. Right. Kept one wall. What do you think led to that, and what were the factors that went into that, you think?
Well, they wanted higher ceilings. Higher ceilings are almost never possible without the complete removal of the roof. Most existing truss systems are not modifiable without it being cost prohibitive. Okay. So generally it's better to just take the whole roof system off. Again, with that higher ceilings, most people take the existing block and want to block up a couple courses to get that higher ceiling as well as a higher pitch roof.
And I'm sure with a water view like this, I mean, value, having the higher ceilings is something buyers are going to want.
Absolutely. For
sure, long term, you know.
My dad used to say they never make any more waterfront property.
Yeah, there you go. Tell me how insurance plays into that. Is that a factor that also these people, when they're looking at it, might say, hey, I'm going to get a better break on insurance if I just knock it down completely?
Yeah, so if you scrape the ground, as we like to say.
What's scrape the ground mean?
Slab, plumbing, walls, roof, everything goes
out.
Down to nothing but dirt.
Okay.
And start over from zero.
Okay.
You get a 100% new house with a new model year tag on it and the property appraiser, and that makes insurance a lot easier in the long run versus an older home that's been remodeled. Has to constantly have, you know, the wind mitigation form to get the discounts.
And that year sticks with it as the 1960s home or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. Scott, I knew you do tons of designs. Since we're here, let's talk about some features of this house that are kind of unique or that you see people asking for a lot today. You know, in 2024, what are people coming in kind of wanting based off of this?
Large showers are pretty common. This one is roughly 4x8. That's a common request. This one has his and hers closets. We have a lot of clients that ask for just a single large closet. Toilet rooms are almost always a request. This one's got a freestanding tub. Sometimes people opt to get rid of the freestanding tub for the sake of a larger shower. Home offices, even his and hers home offices, post-COVID with so many people doing telework and working at home, the home office has become almost a standard thing for most of our custom home clients.
And then I noticed this too. This I see this a lot in some of the new models and gear
and a pantry with a window. That's usually
cool.
Throws people for a loop, but having natural light in your pantry is really cool. The mud room that's not the laundry room is also a kind of a new development that we are working on a lot, where you come in, because everybody's used to, like, you come in from the garage and boom, you're in the laundry room. Some people don't want to see the laundry room every time they come in from the garage.
Okay, because laundry's over here.
We've got the laundry over here near the office.
Okay.
And on this design in particular, we entertained putting a door from the laundry to the office to make, you know, working as well as doing some loads of laundry a little easier for people who work from home and want to kind of multitask.
Also, what I see in real estate all these years, sometimes I'm shocked when I'm showing riverfront homes or canal homes that did not maximize views, you know, these older homes. I mean, with this whole new remodel, now you're getting full amazing views from master, all living, kitchen even.
Right.
So, I mean, even bedrooms, because the water wraps around this way, you know what I mean? So that really is a great design.
This house has an 18-foot by 8-foot sliding glass door. So you've got 18-foot by 8-foot of glass to look out to maximize that view, as well as in the master suite, we've got a large sliding glass door and double windows. And because this house is sitting somewhat angled on the lot, they have side water view as well. So you have triple window on the side of the master suite looking at the other less primary water view, but the secondary canal view versus the Sykes Creek view.
Awesome. Scott, tell me a little bit about what you do different, or your take to design, or some things you may offer the client if they want to hire you to do it.
We do a lot of 3D, and that helps people fully understand what they're going to get and what it's going to look like. So there's a level of certainty there with 3D that you don't get from 2D plans. So on larger scale remodels and even some new construction where the lot maybe has a lot of elevation change, we'll do a 3D LiDAR scan with LiDAR 3D scanning technology. And that gives us a lot of existing information on the lot and the existing house, and we have very accurate dimensions on all of the existing structure to work from.
Okay. If you're looking for a full remodel, you need some plans done to scrape the ground or even a polish, extensive remodel, I'd give Scott a call. Great designer, been there a long time. I'll put his info down below. So Scott, thanks again, man. Appreciate all your input. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.